exercice day from the packet from yesterday. So let's run through these and I'll go ahead and write them up on the board also so you can see how everything is spelled. We did number one together yesterday, I think, didn't we?
This is French, not Spanish.
Thank you.
Ah oui. C'est français. Give me a sec to get situated. Sorry, that's okay. We'll check to see which board is better. That one, okay. Okay, so for numéro 1, we had je me réunis avec mes copains voilà. So réunir is an irregular verb. In the present tense it would be is. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not irregular. It is regular. It's conjugated just like finir. Okay, how about pour numéro 2? We have il as our subject. Se trouver is the verb. Marie, what did you have here?
Il se trouve dans un café du centre.
Good. And how did you spell trouve?
T-R-O-U-B.
You're close.
Is it E-N-T?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the rest of the sentence stays the same. Good. So what does this mean then here, this sentence? The verb
Does it
se
truly not to be located?
Yeah, the verb se trouver means to be located. So if we're talking about people who are doing this action,
They're having coffee in the mall.
yeah, like it's just telling us where they
Okay.
are, right? So they are in the mall having coffee. Close that. Okay. Bon, pour numéro 3, we have je and we have the verb s'approcher. Chantal?
I have je m'approche du café.
Oops. I spelled it the English way. Approche without an A here. Je m'approche. Okay, du café. Okay, and then what would this one mean in English, Chantal?
It means to approach, so like you approached, not like you had some coffee?
Like cafe meaning a place
Oh, like
here.
they went to a cafe?
Yeah, like I'm getting close to the cafe,
Okay.
right? Like if you called your friend and you were on your way, oh, je m'approche le café, I'm
Okay.
almost there, right? Okay. Bon, point numéro 4. Numéro 4. Nous avons, I'll go ahead and write up the rest here. Mes copains se lèvent with E-N-T. Se lèvent. Okay, just meaning my friends get up, basically. Oui, question?
No.
Confusing?
I was just wondering what was that.
Yeah, se lever means like to literally get yourself up. So we have the verb se réveiller, which means to wake up
Okay.
from sleep. Se lever means like the physical act of getting up out of
So if I
bed.
did summer packets, if I was like the first time I had to look up what it meant
Yeah.
to wake up, I got like je me suis lève or lever
Yeah,
or whatever it
lever.
was.
Mhm,
Yeah, so that.
They're sometimes used interchangeably.
Okay.
Yeah, and then lever, but lever can also be used with other contexts like lever la main. Like
Oh,
whenever I say
right.
raise your hand, right? It's the same verb. So whenever you're physically raising a part of your body or your whole body, yeah, that's what that is. Okay, good. Numéro 5, we've got s'éloigner. S'éloigner means to move away from something. So if we wanted to say like, oh, we're just leaving the cafe, right? We're moving away from it. Then we would have nous éloignons du café. Voilà. Okay, 6. nous quoi, dirigeons. And because there's a G here, we have to leave the E in. Dirigeons vers le cinéma. Okay, so like we're headed towards, yeah, we're headed towards the movies right now. Okay, then we've got a couple more nous, right? So we have nous dépêchons, we're hurrying up, right? Nous nous arrêtons au guichet pour prendre le billet. That one we talked about yesterday. We're stopping at the window to buy our bill, or buy our tickets, excuse me. And then the last one, nous entrons dans le cinéma et nous essayons. So we go into the movie theater and we sit down, we sit ourselves down. Any questions? I know some of these verbs are kind of unusual, but. Okay. Bon. Voilà. Let's go ahead then, and we'll take some time to work on the other exercises in the packet that we didn't get to. These are a little bit more simple. These are using mostly morning routine verbs. And let me just look and see if there are any new ones on here. Okay. In the first exercise A says jumeaux, which means twins. There is a new reflexive verb there, which is s'endormir. Any guesses what this might mean based on the spelling?
The end of sleep.
You're close. We've got the verb to sleep in here. This verb actually means to fall asleep. The act of falling asleep. So this s'endormir is really the opposite of se réveiller, which is to wake up. Okay, and then we said se lever just means to get up physically out of bed. Okay, so just to clarify those, let's see here. Okay, and then down at the bottom here, exercice C, we've got two other new verbs. We've got se sécher les cheveux. I think I actually might have mentioned this in class. Any guesses? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? What is les cheveux? To dry your hair. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the other new one on here is se limer les ongles. We have the term vernis à ongles, which is nail polish. If you're doing something to your nails, any guesses?
Like to cut?
Yeah, to cut or trim your nails, yeah. Okay, so répétez les filles, s'il vous plaît, s'endormir.
S'endormir.
Good. So if we were to put this into the je form, it would turn into je m'endors. Right? Dormir is an irregular verb, so it has, like, I sleep is just je dors in present tense, so then we'd have to put that same ending to make it reflexive as well. Okay, or if we're talking about her, she falls asleep. Elle s'endort with O-R-T at the end, or you fall asleep, tu t'endors. Okay. These two are just regular ER verbs. So the je form would look like Je me sèche les cheveux. Je me lime les ongles. Okay? So répétez classe, se sécher les cheveux.
Se sécher les cheveux.
Okay, sounds like a tongue twister. Se limer les ongles.
Se limer les ongles.
Okay, bien. The other ones we already know the meanings of here. So up in exercice A, les jumeaux, it says Jérôme et Paul sont des jumeaux. Oui? Paul décrit leur journée. Paul's describing their day. Follow the model here. So the model says, it gives us the full verb se réveiller à 7 heures. Paul says, moi, je me réveille à 7 heures. And then we want to write what Jérôme is doing using the il form. So he says, Jérôme se réveille à 7 heures aussi. So they're doing the same thing at the same time. Okay, so let's try the first one together. Pour le matin, we have se lever tout de suite. Se lever tout de suite. So we want both the je form and the il form. So we have se lever tout de suite, so we want je me lève tout de suite. And il se lève tout de suite. And Chantal, what does tout de suite mean?
Quickly.
Quickly, yeah. Right away. Okay, excellent. Okay, so then all of the rest would follow the same pattern. Okay, we'll do an example from exercice B. Exercice B says, c'est la mère des jumeaux qui parle. Now it's the mother of the twins who's speaking. Follow the model. So we have our verb, and then she's saying, they, the boys, they get up at 7 o'clock. So for exercice B, we're just putting our verb into the il form. So number 1, for example, would be, il se lève, ent, tout de suite. Oops, j'ai oublié le E. Okay, and then finally for exercice C, we have again the same verbs but a new subject. Okay, now we're putting everything into the new form. So for number 1, we have se lever immédiatement. They get up immediately. To change it to we get up immediately, nous levons immédiatement. Okay, so I'd like for you to take some time on your own and complete the exercises. If you need a separate sheet of paper, that's fine, or also you're welcome to just write the verb right on the side here or underneath. And in sentences where we have subsidiary words like tout de suite or immédiatement, you don't need to rewrite those each time. Just change how the verb would change. Okay. Before I give you some time to work then, are there any questions about your project for tomorrow? Is everything set for that?
Well, I have one question.
Yeah.
I have like a poster board and
Okay.
I'm gonna print out pictures for
Yeah.
it. And I know the organization part of it needs to be memorized.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay to write things on
Sure,
the board? Okay.
sure, yeah, that's fine. Basically, I just don't want for you to like read.
Right,
Right.
right.
À 7 heures, je me lève. et- Right, you know, so if you need to like glance at a note or something, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, or we can, if you forget, I know sometimes it's nerve-wracking to, even though, I mean, we have a huge audience,
Uh-huh.
right, to be nervous in front of, but even so, when you're doing presentations, sometimes it's easy to forget, so we can either help you by prompting you a little bit, or you're
Okay.
welcome to glance at, your poster, or Marie, I don't know what you're doing for yours, but,
It's just gonna come and act it out.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, sure. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, feel free to work together on this. And then when you're finished, I'll collect it and grade it for you. And we'll do our presentations tomorrow, and then those won't take the whole time, so we'll do, I'm gonna try to find a couple of cultural videos for us to watch after that, yeah.